Hi everyone and welcome back to another pregnancy update. I am now 18 weeks pregnant, so let's talk about all the things that have been going on for the last couple of weeks and update you on some really good news. So first off, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe bell where you will know when I have more pregnancy updates coming up or other things on my channel. I haven't been as active over here as I usually am, but there's a lot going on in my life right now. Not only am I getting there pregnant and trying to do things moderately while being on bed rest, I am also in the process of selling and buying another home for our family. So that has taken a lot of my time and a lot of my mental energy. So yeah, if you've been around for a while and you have noticed that there haven't been as much content coming out, that's why. I just got a lot going on. I just can't find the time to sit down and edit. I do have some videos already stored up from like months ago that I'm going to get around to editing and get out for y'all eventually. Just bear with me, please. But if you're new here, welcome. And I wanted to let y'all know that I will try my best to keep up with my upload schedule for at least every Friday. We will probably not have Monday videos for a while, but at least y'all will get a Friday video. So as I said, now I am 18 weeks pregnant. The baby is the size of a grapefruit now, according to my app. So that's about this big. I had an ultrasound today, and the baby was measuring 7 ounces, which is a little bit on the smaller side. She was measuring 1 day behind, but that's really not a big deal. That's not like a big enough deficit where we worry about it or anything. So she was measuring 17 weeks and 6 days. And her, the only thing that wasn't measuring like close to the right time was her little bitty short arms. They were measuring 17 weeks and 4 days, which isn't horribly off. So they looked at her heart, her kidneys, everything else, and everything looked fantastic with baby girl. So that is great news. So pregnancy symptom-wise, I haven't been feeling that much different this last couple of weeks. The only thing new is I've been having restless leg syndrome a few nights, but I think that's just because I haven't been drinking enough water and eating enough of the good things. But I have started craving salad, and I've noticed that like on the days that I eat salad, I don't deal with restless leg at all. So I think I just need some more of those green leafy vegetables to get my folic acid up and my magnesium up, and I think that stuff will go away. But besides that, I've been peeing a lot more, starting to get a little bit out of breath. Sleeping is getting more uncomfortable. Rolling over isn't just, like a smooth roll anymore. It's more of like a process to get over. But that's just because my belly's getting bigger. My range of motion is getting less. I'm definitely starting to show now. I have graduated to the maternity clothes, so I think that we are to that point now where I actually look pregnant instead of just like I had a big lunch. So that makes me happy because you always, like, you get those looks. So it's like, is she fat or is she pregnant? I don't know, but I'm too afraid to ask. So I think now definitely I am looking pregnant instead of just overweight. So craving wise, I already said that I'm craving salad. Chef salad is like the best thing in the world right now. And I've been getting the ones that are like pre-made from like Kroger and Walmart that have like all the stuff in them already. Because I just don't want to break down and buy like the individual pieces, because I'm afraid I won't like actually make a salad and eat it. So I've been just getting those, and they're really quick to just grab, throw the dressing on, and eat. It even comes with a fork in there, so I don't even have to wash a fork. So I've been really enjoying lots and lots of salads. Still really loving Popeye's chicken tenders with the buffalo sauce. So good. And is there anything else? The only other thing I can think of that I was craving is sugar cookies. I wanted sugar cookies so bad a couple of nights ago, And so I just got like a tube of the pre-made dough from the store, and I made the entire tube and ate almost every bit of them by myself. So we won't be buying those again because that's not good for me at all. We're gonna stick to the salad craving and just feed that one instead. So now let's talk about the super good news that made my day today. So if you have seen my previous videos, you would have known that I had placenta previa, and I had complete placenta previa. And I was very, very nervous about having to have a C-section, about having a bleed and having to be hospitalized through Thanksgiving or Christmas or my son's birthday that's coming up. I was just very concerned about not just missing out, but having a more complicated pregnancy and possibly going into early labor or having to just have this little baby early for just health reasons. But I am very proud to say that my placenta has moved. So if you prayed for me for that to happen, like I know several people did, thank you so much, because our prayers have been answered. So immediately, as soon as they started the ultrasound today, they went straight to my placenta where they could check the placement of it, and it was 2 centimeters away from my cervix. My doctor did say that she would like it to be 3+ away for me to give vaginal birth, but given that it's already moved that far in just a couple of weeks in the 4-week period since the last time I had one, by the time I have this baby, it'll be far out of the way, and I have a very, very good chance of carrying her to term and having a vaginal delivery. So that makes me so freaking happy. Like, not that going through labor is a piece of cake, but I would much rather have to go through the struggle of hours and hours of labor and hurting to get my baby here in a more natural way. Because I know C-sections, they pump you full of a lot of different medication. You don't really get that like bonding time with your baby when they first come out, because they just like show you the baby and then whisk it away, and then they're having to stitch you up and everything. The recovery time is longer. So I'm just really, really glad that I didn't have to go through all of that. Now we're just crossing our fingers that it is an easy birth when we do get to that point. Hopefully. So I am going to go back in 4 more weeks to check my cervix and my placenta one more time. And if my placenta still has started moving out of the way, we're good on that front. And if my cervix still has not started to shorten by that time, my doctor feels confident that I'm not going to go into preterm labor because of the cervix shortening and the LEEP procedure and all of that. So as of right now, I am not getting the cerclage. We are out of the woods for that. We're out of the woods for the C-section, out of the woods for all of that stuff. And also, our house is sold. We have been accepted on an offer on buying another house. Tomorrow, I'm going to the inspection for that house. So hopefully everything goes good. And then by the time this baby girl gets here, we will have a brand new home, a brand new nursery, everything to put her in. And this mama will feel so much more relieved. So I just feel so blessed right now. I'm just so incredibly blessed. I told my husband that we were going to be getting nothing but good news this week, and we have. Just one thing after another has just been a blessing answered, just every single day. And he was like, 2020's been horrible to everybody else, and it's been way too good for us. Something's going to happen. I told him, no. We are going to count our blessings and hold on to those blessings and thank God for them every single day, and we're just going to keep on going. And the rest of this year is going to be good. Everything is going to be good. We have done everything we can to prepare ourselves for the rest of the year to be good, for the rest of this pregnancy to be good. So I just feel confident that everything's going to go okay. But since the beginning of this pregnancy, since the beginning of putting our house on the market, I have just felt 100% like everything was going to be okay. I just have felt at peace. And I think this is why, because everything's going to work out. If you just move aside and let God work, some great things can happen. And I know that sometimes it's really, really hard to give him that confidence that everything's going to be okay. And It still does not stop you from worrying about things, but I'm just going to be thankful for what we have going. But that is it for this week's update. I will be coming back to y'all in a couple of weeks to check on all the baby stuff again after I see my actual OB. But as of right now, I am off pelvic rest. I still am on modified bed rest from my other doctor, so we'll see if that changes next week. But that is pretty much it for this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.